Hello everyone, welcome to the Mini Mini World. So today I'll be telling you some of the hidden features or tips of Samsung J7 2016. As you can see that the phone I'm holding in Samsung J7. So let's start with the first one. The first one is the camera feature, which everyone likes. What the Samsung has added, one feature is there. Without going to the camera option through settings or menu or settings and camera option, you can directly go to the camera. There is one shortcut. Just you have to do, just double tap the center key and you will come to the camera mode. How you have to access this, I'll explain you. Go to the settings. One advanced feature option is here, just go to that, and quick launch camera option is there. Just turn the mode on. After turning the mode on, you will see that the double tapping of center key will take you to the camera option. So this is a very good feature, I feel, for the people who love camera. So the second option is double tap on the normal screen to change your wallpapers. If you will continue tapping on the home screen, there are various options. You can see that wallpaper, widgets, themes, or screen grid. Just you have to go to the wallpaper. If you want to change the wallpaper of the home screen, what you have to do, there are various wallpapers provided by the Samsung, so you can change any wallpapers. As you can see that you can change any wallpaper and set as a wallpaper. Then all the whole home screen wallpaper will get changed. This is a very good feature. So now one more option is one more setting is there, or the feature is there. If sometimes what happens, you have to download any application from Play Store, and sometimes it does not get downloaded. Why? Because there is one setting which you have not turned it on. So how to turn that setting on? You have to go to the settings, then lock screen and security. Where is it? Yeah, lock screen and security. Just go to that, and unknown sources, this option is there. Just select this mode on, and after that what happens, whatever the applications you want to download from the Play Store, it can be easily downloaded. So this is very good. Many of the people don't know about it, and they fail in downloading some of the applications from Play Store. So this is very good. And now the next feature is, what happens if you are busy typing if you are busy with something and you can't type with both of your hands or both of your thumbs, so you have to shrink. Sometimes you need to shrink the QWERTY keypad into the small or compressed one. So what you have to do in that, you can do it very easily. One option is provided by one feature is provided by the Samsung. What you have to do in that, you have to go to the settings, then you have to go to the advanced features again. Where is it? Yeah, advanced feature once again, and one-handed operation. This option is there. Just click on that option, one-handed operation. As you can see that there are two options. Okay, there are two features provided by this advanced feature or one-hand operation. There are two features: reduced screen size. If you will select this, then the screen will get reduced to the very small screen. I'll show you this. See, here it is written that that information: control your device easily with one hand by quickly pressing the home key 3 times to reduce the size of the display. If you will press this 3 times, oh my god, wait. One second. Yeah. So now this is on. If you triple tap the home, this will get reduced. The whole phone will get reduced to this small phone, and you can directly do whatever you want. Okay, see, as you can see that this is now your new phone, and you can do whatever you want. Okay, and to bring this to your normal mode, here option is there, return to full screen. You can select that and it will come to your full screen. Now this is the one feature provided in one-handed operation. There is one more feature. As you can see, one-handed input. What happens after turning this mode on, your QWERTY keypad, as you can see that the image, your QWERTY keypad will get shrink to the small one, and this will help in messaging and messaging or WhatsApping. If you are busy with your left hand or you are busy with your right hand, you can do this. For that, you have to go to the message option. If you have to send any message to someone, okay, I'm sorry, like any message, see, this is shrinked. As you can see that this is shrinked, and if you are a right-handed person, you can type it like this, and if you are a left-handed person, then this will shift to the left side and you can type it like this. So this is very good, and you can delete also. So this is very good option, I feel. So now the next feature is, if sometimes what happened, if your phone gets lost, and if the person who gets the phone has humanity, then how he'll get to know that this phone is yours. So you have to put your information about yourself, all the information about yourself in the phone. So what you have to do in that, to embed your information in the phone, you have to go to security and lock. Once again, security and lock, screen and security, there is info and app shortcuts. Okay, so go to the owner information and you can type your name, your phone number, everything here, and the person who gets your phone when your phone is lost, then he can easily come to you, and or he can easily contact you and can return your phone to you. So this is a very good option. And so the next one is accessibility. Talk back. What is talk back? If a person is having a low vision or he is visually impaired, so and you know that the phone is very important for everyone. So if he wants to operate the phone, what he has to do, obviously he can't see the phone, the features or the apps or where the thing is. So this Samsung J7 or the Samsung phone has embedded one feature for those people who have low vision. What they have added is that if he wants if he wants to know what this option is, the computer or the system will only say what it is. Suppose I'll show you one example. Accessibility. If you will talk back, if you will turn this on,
talk back on.
So the Samsung has provided one feature called talk back. If you will switch this talk back on, then whatever the thing or whatever the option you will select, then the system will only say what it is for those people who have low vision. Suppose you can see
On switch.
this is on switch.
Navigate up button.
This is the back button.
Double
So
tap
whatever the thing you have to do, like if you have to go to the back button, then you have to double tap it and you will come to the back button. See, so this is a very good feature for the people who have low vision.
Talk back.
Suppose I have to switch it off, then double tap this button.
Tapping
Okay,
will
this will switch it off. Okay, this is a good feature for them. Obviously we can't handle it. This is very difficult because we have to double tap it for every option, but it is good for them. So there is one more feature. Now what happens, sometimes you have a data pack or not Wi-Fi data pack, and you don't want your data to be get wasted in those apps which you don't which is not that useful. So what you have to do, go to the app, go to the menu, then go to the settings, then data usage option is here. See, so in this one, a more option is here. Go to that and restrict networks. After restricting the networks, those apps or those application will get restricted, which you don't need. So this is a very good feature if you have shortage of data or you are in emergency and your data pack got shortage. So this is a very good option. And similarly, one more option is there for battery saving. As you can see that the battery the battery is very low in this phone. So this feature helps during emergency. What you have to do, go to the battery. Okay, their power saving mode is there. Then to turn this on, then your battery will be saved. Battery will be saved for the emergency uses. So this is a very good feature. And one more feature is there in battery, like you can see the battery, okay, but you don't know what is the percentage level of the battery. So to show the percentage level of the battery, go to the percentage on status bar, this mode to get on. After oning this, after turning this mode on, you can see that 38%, this battery is showing 38%. Okay, so this is a very good feature. With this you can predict how much percentage level of battery my phone has right now. So according to that you can work. So these are the few features of Samsung J7. There are many more features, but I guess these features are more helpful for the person who has not used or who has not worked on Samsung phone. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I will be uploading many such videos in near future. So thank you so much. If you like the video, then click on the like button below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.